Hello and be greeted once again. Today a product review out of the oil-based pomades once again, and today I'm going to cover the Gentleman's Finest pomades out of the German homebrewer scene. They're produced by Carsten Sommer, which I presented in one of my earlier videos, who is also producing the Womanizer line of or brand of products. The characteristics, there are 3 pomades of these Gentleman pomades. I got this one is the sweet tobacco. There are 2 other pomades with different scents. One is citric and one has a bit of a more almond carnival type of scent. These are firm pomades, although firm pomades on the more weaker side. And to cover it, there are several reviews in German. However, there's no review in English so far, and I'm like to present to you now today. Because something that is also characteristic for these pomades, they have all very distinct scents, comparable to the Womanizer line. The sweet tobacco is honestly what I would consider a typical barbershop scent. It has a sweet powdery scent, which is actually very pleasant. It is not aggressive or radiating as much as the Womanizer line does. It is basically for your direct surrounding. So again, let's go into details. In terms of hold, heat, sauna, surprisingly, although this pomade is on the weaker firm side, the hold and the volume usually keeps up still despite of the circumstances of, although you may think that the exterior heat will diminish it, it doesn't. And referring to the hold, you know, firm pomades, they are usually not have not this characteristic of giving you that much volume, which also these pomades will also not do. However, if you have a nice natural hair, texture of hair, you will be very pleased with these pomades. Seriously, if you have a slick back or like I have a side part, these pomades do their job for 24 hours. Surprisingly, you know, I do not need a lot of volume, as you might have realized, but for people who do, maybe these pomades will be a bit too weak. Okay? However, in terms of water, rain, snow, this pomade still does the job. In terms of heat, just to mention it, it's an 7 out of 10. And in terms of wind, also again here, the firm category at 7 out of 10. It will not hold up to strong windy circumstances. However, normal wind strengths the pomade will do its job. Then, in terms of breakdown and applicability, super easy. It is actually, in these categories, it also just runs like a medium pomade. You can apply it to different types of hair, either it is wet, damp, or dry. Everything is pretty much covered. In terms of the restylability, which I also usually mention, well, and there comes a point. The more you comb it, the more it loses its ability of volume and hold. So this might be, for a lot of people who like to comb their hair several times throughout the day, a drop down. But however, like for me, I usually comb it in the morning and then for me, I do not bother with it. And again, this does its job still for 24 hours. Again, the restylability here is a thing, okay? Then, in terms of scent, really they have distinct scents. You will not find these scents in the Womanizer brand line. And this one, I choose this one because this is a pretty much neutral barbershop scent. The other ones, the citric and the more carnival scent, it's a green tin. Unfortunately, I forgot its name, I'm sorry, but it has a sort of carnival almond stuff like scent. they are very distinct scents. I'm pretty sure that this one hits more or applies more to the mass of people who would like to try this out. And regarding the ingredients, it's an oil-based pomade with petrolatum. Just has jojoba extract as a sort of addition. However, these pomades, and all of them, do not contain any sort of mentionable healthy ingredients for your hair growth, for your regrowth, however you like to call it. These pomades are there for people who like firm pomades and who like to have a nice distinctive scent for out 24 hours. And there we go with the uniqueness of these pomades. Well, the scents are definitely, I'm pretty sure the one who will apply for the masses is this one, the sweet tobacco, although I do not send any tobacco scent in this, but again, this is the one who will probably apply, will be, a lot of people will find it appealing. The second thing is that they are really solid, firm pomades. Again, when you have the topic of hair growth or hair regrowth, you will not be very hyped about it. Again, this is a product for people who just are going for the scent and for firm pomades, of course. And the third thing is that they are, in terms of their firm category, pretty solid. However, again, you will not gain much volume out of this for 24 hours. Or the resellability is not something that you will desire with this pomade. So, I hope I could give you a bit more insight into this brand line, and I hope you're healthy, I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.